Right, welcome back to another day, guys. So yeah, it's been a few days since the last clip, and basically just waiting for the weekend to come, obviously, because it gets really dark now, about 4 o'clock. So obviously by the time I get home, it's too dark to sort of work out here really. So, and yeah, so it is Saturday at the minute, and hopefully I've done a bit of work today, and hopefully my friend Jason's going to come down this evening, and he's going to give me a hand trying to get a lot of the cladding done and all the little sort of finishing parts done. I've been messing around with the right hand door here because the ground's unlevel underneath this piece. It kept scraping on the floor. Now my idea was to put those caster wheels on it, but as I've discovered, these caster wheels, when I tried to put them on the bottom of the door, this piece of wood isn't wide enough, and where you can see there, it's actually going to hit the door frame, so that the wheel can't actually do a full spin, so it can't go all the way around and do a 360. So I thought of another way of getting around that, so I came up with this. So I came up with that to pack it out a little bit and stick it on the door. I know it's ugly, but I was trying to make it work. So that cleared it, but these caster wheels weren't very good. They didn't actually slide on the floor very well. I didn't actually rotate, so when I was trying to open the door, they were just dragging rather than actually rotating and sliding with the door. So I think I'm going to bin them off. Absolute rubbish. And yeah, I might just, I've packed the door out so I can lift it without having to actually do anything to it. So I've moved the hinge in, and then all we got to do is obviously move the door in. So that's what it looked like when it's shut. So I found out that I needed to close this gap up because there was about a 20mm gap here on the top hinge, and then that gave me a bit more clearance underneath. But we are still scraping on this slab behind me, so you can see there just that little bit. Other than that, I've cleaned this bit of decking out. I've cut this with the skill saw and just tidied that up because we're going to obviously want to clad along this edge, and then I need to do something with this power cable because this is the main power cable into the shed. So I might get a hole saw when I clad this and put like a grommet, a electrical conduit grommet, 25mm or something like that, and then just run the cable down here with one of those little like a little rubber speed hump along this edge, because it will be exposed here, so that'll keep it actually sealed and stop the cat playing with it as well. And then I've just taken off this edging here, which is down there, that awful stuff there. It was all rotten, really scummy, had like an inch worth of moss on it like this. So yeah, not very nice, but I've cleaned that up, and then we just need to find something to replace it. And that's about it really. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for a couple of hours, just been sort of getting that stuff ready and getting it prepped ready for the cladding. I've pulled out a few staples and things like that out of the side of the cladding, so obviously you want a nice smooth surface to sort of butt the cladding up against. But yeah, no, it is coming along nicely, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some light. I might be able to show you some clips tonight. If not, this might be the end of the video. But yeah, so just going to go do some errands and do some jobs, go and get some dinner, and then hopefully crack on in a few hours time, and hopefully get a good start on the cladding. And then tomorrow I can show you a bit of update on that as well, and possibly do some more cladding as well. I want to at some point renew these doors because the bottom of them are quite rotten, and some of the locks as well and the hinges on this as well are not very clever. So I have saved some hinges which I might be able to use for this door, which match those black powder coated ones on the back of these. So I might be able to use some of those on the door over there, because they seem to be holding up alright with two. Don't feel like they need the 3, so, or the 4 even on each door. But this door's absolutely fine. There's loads of clearance under that. That door goes nicely, so it just bifolds like that, slides over there. Obviously with the wheelie bin out of the way, it will fold right back. and then like I said, this bit will have the bikes in. And then once we clad it, we can sort out the edging for the felt, so we can get that nailed down with the batten that we got over there. We've got plenty of the cladding as well, ready to go on. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute, and hopefully should be able to crack on with this over the weekend and actually get it done, get the white car in here, get it jacked up, ready to get it worked on, and sort of go from there really. Right guys, so you're back with me on another day. Basically, like I said last night, Jason came round and we basically got on with the cladding on the shed. So what we've managed to do is, over the last, well, couple of hours, last night basically, we managed to get this done. So we managed to get all this side done, and obviously all around the window there. Just cut a little notch out for the cable coming out of the shed down here, but obviously I will need to armour this in some way, and then put some sort of that speed bump kind of rubber protector lip here. So yeah, that's how far it's come on in a couple of hours last night. Didn't want to really film it, it was really cold last night, and obviously we just wanted to crack on and get it done, but the light wasn't too good obviously out here either, so we had a little portable light, but to film it on here it wouldn't have shown it very well. So here, yeah, so this is what we're left with. So today I'm still contemplating what to do with these doors, because they're already sagging, and basically what's happening is, if you can see there's a slight gap there, and then it's the same on all of them. I think where they haven't got enough fixings in them, they're actually twisting, and the frame is actually doing that from the weight. So I need to find a way to sort of maybe brace these a bit better, because they're all doing it where they're taking the load and they're pulling out of the frame slightly and twisting. So I either have to do cross beams across there, like diagonally across, and maybe put a few more screws into these just to sort of tighten them up. So yeah, that's my first job for today, and get that done, and then hopefully we can move on to maybe cladding that end, and then if Jason still comes around tonight, we're going to do this top bit as well together, and then that should be the rest of this ready to go in basically. So I just need to get this all buttoned up, and then sort of obviously work out how much material I've got left. We went through the two 1800 packs, that's the last of it there. We've got 3 battens left. We've got those two bits of batten there for that's for the roof, for the flashing. So for this felt here, that'll tie that in, and then we've got 6 packs of the 2.4 stuff. So quite curious to see how far this will go actually, because all this, nearly what, I'd say a quarter, maybe a little bit less of the shed's been done just with 2 packs of 1800, and I've got 6 packs of 2.4. so yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see how far this goes, considering I've almost done half this face already. So 1 pack of that should probably do most of that over there, maybe a pack and a half. So that leaves me with 4-ish, 4.5 to sort of do the rest of this, which I think could easily be done. So that should be the whole shed done by then. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and if you like the video, smash that like button, and if you want to see more, obviously subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next one guys.